So friend, in this video we are going to learn how to solve a passage of English literature. Friend, passage of other subjects and passage of English literature is different because in English literature we have to know the theme of passage, we have to know the passage, what is written in this and what it want to say. So let's start, and this I will give you detailed explanation of the answers also. So, explanation of passage with detailed solution. Questions are from the following passage. You are beautiful and faded like an old opera tune. First, the first mantra to solve passage in English literature. Read it very carefully passage and understand what the passage want to says to you. So, then go to the answer question answer session. You are beautiful and faded like an old opera tune played upon a harpsichord, or like the sun folded skills of an 18th century boudoir. In your eyes smolder the fallen roses of outlived minutes and the perfume of your soil. It's vigorous and suffusive with the punches of sealed spice jar. Sealed spice jar. With the punches of sealed spice jar, your half tones delight me, and I grow mad with gazing, and I grow mad with gazing at your blent color. My vigor is a new minted penny, which I cast at your feet. Gather it up from the dust, that its sparkle may assume you. What is the theme of the given poem? So every first question is almost like, what is the theme of this poem? So what we come to know when we read this poem, you are beautiful and faded like an old opera tune played upon a harpsichord. Friend, what is harpsichord is there about? It is a keyboard like musical instrument that was played in church while 18th and 17th century. So poet is what poet is saying there now. The theme of the poem is old age. The poem contains the theme of old age, and the poet compare it to the certain things. See, certain antiquity things, like he is comparing to plate upon harpsichord, means it is the instrument of 18th century. After seeing the person, she gets a similar kind of pleasure. She sometimes refer to homely image. Sometimes she choose to be grand while describing the worth of the old person. The description of the image used in the poem hint that the poet is referring to an old woman. So what is the answer of this poem is, answer of this question is old age. See, actually when we also read the poem here also, when he is talking about with the punches of sealed spice jar, means spice jars had also become the old, means what we can say, kept off over and over time. So what I grow mad with the gazing at your blent color. So all this, when you will come to know, is all the things are referring to the old times. Okay, and you have know that harpsichord means a instrument that is played in 18th and 17th century in the church. So next question is, what is the uses of harpsichord in the poem? So what is C? Answer is A. To build on the theme of old age and antiquity. See, I just told you what is harpsichord. So it is just. The poem begin with the speaker telling her listener, an old woman, that she is both beautiful and faded. She uses the text line to compare the listener to an old opera tune and sun-flocked silk. The opera is out of date. Nowadays nobody listen opera. Now this is the opera is what, I think everyone know about opera. Opera is old music, old classical music of their britishers in English. Okay, suffering from change in musical preference, but it is still lovely. Yeah, in India also we don't listen our old classical song, but they are still lovely. This is emphasized by the fact it is played on harpsichord. Harpsichord means, I just tell you, that is an instrument. Okay, what is third question is, what is being compared to the fallen rose in line 7? Fallen rose, where let's go to the again fallen rose line 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Wait. Ooh. What is being compared to the C? When the speaker look, answer is what? B. Old woman's past. What it he's comparing? Yeah, he's just comparing a past of old woman. When the speaker look into the woman's eyes, she can see the imprint of memory. The old woman past is still there, appearing to the speakers like fallen rose. The in, innumerable experience of her life have mostly passed. There is more in her eyes than in her future. Earlier, the woman is described through a different metaphor, like she is compared to skills which have been damaged by the sun in a woman's private sitting room or boudoir. See, boudoir is what? It is a room, sitting room. Thus, the correct answer is B. Fourth question, when we come to the fourth question, is what does the poet mean by my vigor is a new minted penny? What does my vigor is a new minted penny means? That the old woman is aged but full of exuberance. Exuberance means full of the things, strong feelings and things. Okay, a metaphor compare that old woman's vigor to new minted penny. The emphasis, this emphasis that the speaker is physically strong and fresh, and thus the correct answer is A. So last answer is 5. Which of the following poetic device are used in the line 11 and 12? And this is hyperbole. How? Let's come to the detailed solution. The speaker does not really go insane. Rather, she is exacting the emphasis, the point of how much she delight in the old lady through the use of hyperbole. Thus, this is the correct answer. Let's again 11 and 12 line. Let's go to the 11 and 12 line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I grow mad with gazing at your blent color. Your half turns of delight me, and I grow mad with gazing at your blent color. My vigor is a new minted penny. So I hope you all understand with the help of this video and explanation. So please do like, comment and subscribe for further videos.